Hey, how's it going everyone? Black Cat Hobbies here. Finally getting back to the Pokemon Nuzlocke. I'm sorry it took so long, there's reasons, I'll explain. Hopefully there's not a lot of extra noise in the background. Actually, let me adjust where I'm sitting. Alright, so hopefully that's a little better. I apologize if I got a little loud. I've been playing around with where I keep my microphone. It's like when I sit in my chair normally, where I used to keep it, I'd be really soft and I didn't realize it. So I've been moving it, but I was sitting a bit differently than normal. Might have been a little too close to the microphone. So we're in one of the cities. I'll look again here in a moment. But we got Toxic, Staravia, Shrimp because I really want to get a Gyarados. Brutus, I'm hoping I don't need to use. But he does have Dragon Breath if I get desperate. But I'll probably lose him if I have to use him. Spirit, because I need to get this leveled up for a later gym. And Zoro, because I'm hoping it'll evolve. But it has to evolve during the daytime, and depending on when I play, that's rough. I really am not a fan of the ones that have a certain time of day they evolve in. But for a grass type, it's one of the better options at the moment. Alright, so yeah, we're in Eterna City, we're supposed to explore, and then we have a gym to get through. The main thing we gotta do at the moment, if I remember correctly, here we go. Oh, is that a Pokedex? You must be helping Professor Rowan. What's your name? Okay, hello, Hobbies. I'll be sure to remember that name. My name is Cynthia. I'm a trainer just like you. And a fan favorite. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eterna City, there's a statue of an ancient Pokemon. According to myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows, you may encounter something like it while you're traveling with your Pokedex. Try using these, they should help you on your way. Got TM93, always useful. Because cut, so why not? You can use the hidden move cut from your Pokedex in the field. It will let you go places that were previously inaccessible to you. It's important for filling up your Pokedex, right? Then luck be with you, young trainer. Yeah, it's useful. I'm not sure how I feel about the whole Pokedex thing, being able to do it. I do feel like you should just be able to click and let it go. Versus having to go into the Pokedex to do it. But here's the statue she was talking about. This weird amalgamation. There's some writing on the Pokemon statue. How, once created, brought forth the many dimensions. All things alive or not are at the same space. Such is the blessing of Pal. Text is very legible and has faded completely in places. Hence why it sounds so terrible. Alright, pointless over there. Let's see. I don't think there was anything here, but there might be. Eterna came to be long ago in honor of an ancient Pokemon. Many things have changed, what is important has not. I hope it remains that way forevermore. Yada yada. That's not what I meant to do, but hey, whatever. So yeah, hopefully there's not too much background noise going on. I do have multiple fans and things running, trying to keep the room cool for my recording studio. So have you seen the Pokemon statue? When I was a wee child, it used to be the centerpiece of many festivals. Yeah, so I'm stuck dealing with that until certain house repairs get done. We're currently waiting on an estimate. Hopefully it won't be too bad, but hard to say. Alright, so with that all happening, that's what I thought. We can go defeat Gardenia now. It's not ideal, and I mean, we are dealing with Nuzlocke rules, so I gotta do what I gotta do. At my gym, no one gets to battle with the gym leader, me, until they've beaten all the other trainers. I'll be waiting for you in the back. Good luck, challenger. So the reason I've got my there are reasons I've got my party set up the way I do. Mainly, Dustock should be immune to any poison-based abilities that some of the Pokemon might have, unlike some of my others, and the poison-based abilities are really annoying. I'm going to try to go through the whole gym without having to leave. I might have to run back out after the main ones if anything got too bad. But hopefully not. I'm going to try to keep this video a little on the shorter side. Hopefully. Because I'm also trying out a few things to avoid that whole issue where, for some reason, even my base footage would have that bit of pixelation that was happening. So hopefully that won't happen now that I've played with my settings some more, but we'll find out. Let's see, was it this way? Yeah, I gotta go track these people down. It's not my favorite gym. Then again, I mean, there are worse puzzles, but there are just certain parts of this are kind of annoying. I feel like I'm missing something. Alright, let's have our battle. Alright, so part of why there's been such a delay. Okay, we got two. Starting with the Cherubi. Alright, so a while back, around the time when the video stopped getting posted, I actually came down with human malware. It was quite a drag. And it got to the point where I basically couldn't talk. My voice was completely shot. Came out as nothing more than a croak. Leafage. I can work with that. And I was, whatever it is I came down with, I couldn't speak for about 2 weeks. Oh, okay, sunny day. That's not a big deal. Growth is a mild annoyance. And we'll use Gust to finish it off. Hey, Brutus leveled up. Nice. He's still not great at that level, but it is what it is. Roselia, I will keep my current Pokemon. Alright, so got better from that, but whatever was going on, not sure if it was a lingering effect or what, but once the fever broke or whatever it was that was going on, Leech Seed, that's annoying. Basically, I was left in a state where I couldn't go more than about 5 minutes without trying to cough up a lung. Not sure what was going on, but even after the fever broke, I was still constantly tired and coughing so much that, due to the nature of the videos that I make, like if it was a bunch of stuff where I was just relaying information and I could edit out all of that, I might have still been able to put out videos. Not Mega Train. I mean, yeah, it does very little, but it's just prolonging the fight, which is mildly annoying. I might have been able to edit everything out in that case, but given that they are Let's Play videos, they would have been very choppy trying to edit out all the coughing if I would have been able to record at all. And that took... it was at least a month before the coughing started getting better. It was pretty bad. About the time I started getting better, family vacation. Couldn't really take all my recording stuff with me on a family vacation. Yeah. I get back from family vacation, and been a bit stressed out, which hasn't been the most ideal. It's been creating some problems. I should check on Toxic's health. Assuming I make it through this fight, which I think I will probably want to heal Toxic up after this, because this Roselia is annoying. Yeah, that is really annoying. Okay, you know what? I'm going to heal up sooner than I expected. That was really annoying. Huh. Thought I had better medicine than that. That should be enough to help me out for now. We'll see. I'm actually a little surprised that worked. Oh, I wish I had a fire type. I doubt this is going to do any better, but I'm going to give it a try real fast. That lousy Mega Drain. Huh. That did more than I expected. Probably because I wasn't thinking about Roselia. I believe has a subtype of poison, and I wasn't really thinking about what psychic types do to poison types. That is my bad. But yeah, came back from vacation, the stress, that took me a while to... It was giving me some problems, I'll just leave it at that. And then... that's annoying. I didn't want to have to do that, but... Oh well. Hopefully this doesn't have Poison Point. So around the time we got back, there had been several games that had come out either while we were gone, or well, my wife and I along with the family, or like right around that time. And we were looking into picking them up, had lots of plans, and there had been some Borderlands content I had wanted to record. So I went to go boot up my Xbox, which I hadn't used in a while, and it wouldn't update. And when I could get it to update, even going through all the troubleshooting and stuff, it'd get to about 50% and stop. Maybe 60 if I was lucky. Alright. Toxic leveled up, that's good. Wants to learn the move Moonlight. What does... I don't know that move. I'll get back to this in a moment. What does Moonlight do? Yeah, I'm gonna take it by getting rid of Harden, because I'll almost never use Harden. Not to mention all the bad jokes Harden could lead to. But I'll leave it at that. I do try to keep these family friendly. Thankfully, young kids, that'll go completely over their head. And for anyone who that doesn't go over that, I'm in a weird headspace at the moment. I don't know what I'm thinking. Let's see. Finally defeated this opponent. That was annoying. All because of that annoying Roselia. But yeah. I've spent the last couple of weeks, where the time I would normally spend recording, let's see, I was going to beat you all, it's going to shock, yada yada, multiple hours a day trying to fix my Xbox. I'm at the point where I've been trying to factory reset it because the updates are doing so poorly, and they'll get to about 50 to 60% before, let's see, next trainer's at the end past the 2 boulders, I think. But yeah, even trying to do a full factory reset, it will get to about 50 or 60% and then just, not work anymore. We're debating about pulling in my wife's Xbox, which we didn't really want to do because it is her Xbox. First off, Paralyze Heal. So I'm at the point where I might actually be taking my Xbox apart here soon. I've had it long enough that voiding the warranty is not really a big deal. And seeing if it just needs a good cleaning on the inside. It might be that. It's really hard to say. If that doesn't work, I'll either have to borrow my wife's Xbox, get the stuff on the PS4, though I haven't booted that up in ages, so I gotta make sure that works. That's something that'll hopefully be worked on this weekend. Or, we've also been looking into getting a new console for some of the games. Problem being, most of my games are on disc, so if I want to get a new Xbox, finding the one with a disc drive is really difficult and really expensive. I can't get a new Xbox One. If I'm lucky, I can get a refurbished, and those are about the same price as a Series S. So what would be the point? And if I get a Series S, I gotta rebuy a bunch of stuff on digital, which is equally annoying. Let's see, my grass-type Pokemon can dole out some serious special attacks. Good for you. Won't let you win easily. So we've just been, it's been a lot of trial and error trying to get things working. Trying to figure out what we're going to do. Starting with a Badoo. Okay. This could have Poison Point. So go Toxic. And it's something we've been trying to figure out. It's annoying, but it's something we've been trying to figure out. But, yeah, we were looking forward to... Oh, right. Poison subtype. We'll start with Confusion. So yeah, what we were looking at is we wanted to grab Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Paralysis again? That is really annoying. I'm gonna just try to fight through it, I think, at the moment. Absorb, also annoying. Also Elden Ring, so I'd need my PS4 for that anyway, I do believe. I don't think that was one that came out as a, multi-console, but I could be wrong. I just know that half of the From Software stuff seems to come out on PlayStation, at least first. So I wasn't even thinking about it. I just figured I'd get it on the PS4 anyway. Well, yeah, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which looks awesome, but I actually considered holding off until the what are they calling it? With Wonderlands being based off of D&D, instead of new character, their new character class tree or whatever, so they'll have a 7th option. I've considered doing that. And with all the controversy going around with DLC 1, I'm kind of glad I'm holding off. And there's been a few other things that I was interested in, like, what in the world? Okay, I'm not familiar with Sleep Talk. I did think about getting Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise, however the title is pronounced. Sorry, throat's getting a little dry. I'm actually glad I waited, because while I love Final Fantasy, yeah, from what I'm hearing, there have been several performance issues in that title. I'd still like to do a playthrough of it for everyone at some point, but yeah, it's a bit different. I was not expecting those performance issues. But do again, I'll keep going. The paralysis is annoying, but I am a little over-leveled. I am going to try to work on not being too over-leveled for gyms going forward. I can't make any promises, but I'm going to try to. Part of this was lousy paralysis. I was trying to get Badoo to evolve, and given the whole friendship and daytime issue of Badoo, at least I think that was friendship and daytime, it's just really annoying. So some of these ended up a bit higher level than I anticipated. Lousy absorb. Gust again. Okay, at least it's working. Give me one more. But yeah, so it's just... I was working on stuff, got sick, and since getting sick, things just keep seeming to pop up. So that's the main reason it's been a while since I've uploaded it. That and trying to figure out how to get this to not pixelate, so I do apologize about all that. On the upside, that is really annoying. Hopefully everything's worked out. Assuming it isn't getting too warm up in my recording studio, I should be recording more often again, getting videos out more regularly. I might implement a Monster Hunter Mondays for a while, because I haven't decided on that yet, but I do still need to finish Rise, especially now that we've got Sleep Talk again. That is a really annoying move. Thank you for failing. Sorry, I needed a drink. With the expansion for Rise coming out, Sunbreak I think it's called. I do still need to finish Rise, preferably before Sunbreak comes out. And still need to finish Stories too. So Mondays may become Monster Hunter for a little bit, but I haven't fully decided yet on that. It's going to depend kind of what I need, or just on what I can get recorded. Because until the house repair is done, I am also subject to weather. If it gets too warm in my recording studio, I can't really record without risking what I record on, so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that I've got things set up in such a way that I shouldn't run into that problem. Finally! This Badoo took way too long. And I must say, on my playthrough where I'm not recording it, I took Chimchar, I think it was first, because I like Chimchar. Didn't really think about how much easier that would have actually made this playthrough. Stravia grew to 22, which is good. And another Badoo. I'll keep going. Yeah, this gym is so easy with Chimchar that it's just not even funny. I'll admit, having the paralysis isn't helping, but if I get rid of the paralysis, it's just going to paralyze me again, and I only have one paralyzed heal left. I probably should have thought to stock up, but I didn't. I'm just hoping Spirit manages to level up a bit, because I believe the next gym is Fighting type. And, yeah, that one worries me a little bit. Mostly because when I went through it on my other profile, some of the fighting types have a counter move. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but basically if they get hit first, they hit back, and they hit back really hard to the point they were one-shotting some of my stronger ones on my non-recorded, just a normal playthrough of the game, just for the fun of it. So I'm a little worried for that. Fast asleep, thankfully. Not sleep talk. Do not use rest. Oh, it could have failed. But of course I'm paralyzed. Of course. Let's just finish this fight. I am really hating rest right now. Granted, I usually go through this kind of gym with, like, Staravia in the front, not caring about Poison Point, or a Fire type, which I don't have right now, stuff of that nature, that, yeah, wouldn't be doing so good right now. I actually have to think about what I'm using. Okay, that paralysis is really annoying. We're gonna try confusion again. And I may try one other thing. Okay, how many rests do you have? You little jerk. Okay, I don't think this is gonna do anything, but I'm gonna give it a try. If this unparalyzes me, on the other hand, this will be interesting. Gonna try it again. It did say it heals. I doubt it will remove my paralysis, but it did say it heals. HP restored, but no status condition removal. That's kind of what I figured. But I am getting really annoyed with this. You know what? We're gonna try something. This is probably stupid, but I'm gonna give it a try. And at least it has sturdy, so I should be safe. At least for one move. Okay, that's terrible. That was absolutely terrible. I give in. I was really trying to avoid having to use this. That was just taking way too long. Sorry about all that. And about the next trainer. In the middle of the 3 trees, that's it for my hand. Good luck. Yeah, part of it was I really didn't want to just go completely ridiculous, because I knew Staravia could pretty much burn through any of it, but I would risk poison, and I didn't want to take that chance. I have 5 cherry berries. We'll try that. Hopefully it'll help out a little bit, get through the next area. Really didn't think I'd have that much issue with paralysis. So again, sorry that this is taking so long. Should be these 3 trees. Even when you try to conceal it, you can't hide the aroma of flowers. You can if you have bad allergies, because then you can't smell anything. My wife would definitely agree to that one. Okay, Turtwig I believe is just base ground, and base grass, and he hasn't got his ground subtype yet. Which should make, that's not what I meant to hit. Should make this rather easy. Granted, he is a tanky little jerk. Oh, one of those type moves. I almost never use Bullet Seed, so I actually forgot that it was a multi-hitter. Man, I haven't used Turtwig since back when Diamond and Pearl originally came out, if I'm not mistaken. Loved it back then. Mostly because my first playthrough I took Chimchar, and everybody I knew seemed to have taken Piplup. So when I started a new file, I took Turtwig. Pokemon gained XP. Shrimp still hasn't leveled up, which is a drag, and I need Spirit to level up a little bit. Angela's defeated. Just like your inability to conceal your abundant skill. Yes, my skill. I thought of strong matchup typing. That's so skillful. The next opponent is beside 4 flowers. I believe the only one I haven't fought is that one. I mean, I guess that's beside 4 flowers. You found me. Of course I'll battle you. I'm fairly sure she's dressed a little too nice to be in this area. And it's a Roselia right off the bat. This is gonna be annoying. We'll go for a Confusion. And of course they Leech Seed. They're going with the old school strats here, you know? Leech Seed right off the bat. Back in the Pokemon Yellow days, you start out with Leech Seed. Didn't want to see a Mega Drain though, even if it doesn't do that much to me. Confusion, come on. Let's keep it going, even if this is really annoying. I mean, when Leech Seed seems to be doing more damage than their actual attacks, that's kind of sad. I don't like where that leaves me. Yeah, that's kind of sad. Huh. In a non-Nuzlocke playthrough, I don't think I'd ever have taken a move like Moonlight, but I'm kind of liking it. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it. Okay, that does explain why it's taking a little longer. It is at level for me. Let's see if this does a little more. I mean, they're both super effective. I actually don't remember which one is stronger, if either. Let's go again. More annoyance. And that's super effective. Really doesn't seem that effective. I probably should have used... yeah. Moonlight. I mean, that's doing like 2 damage. Mega Drain is... or I mean, Leech Seed is doing like 6 or 7. Leech Seed is the problem. But at least we're still there. Kinda wish I could poison it, but that's not gonna work on it. Okay, it still hasn't come back to green, so that's at least progress. I miss having a fire type for this gym. Don't you just love attrition fights? Of course, if you have to take a moment to heal, you'll lose a lot of your progress. Finally! This video is going on a lot longer than I anticipated. For a gym fight. Toxic hit 18 though, thankfully. Its physical attack is growing a little better. Ah, boo, look, you've beaten me. There's only our gym leader left. Go on. Don't be afraid. Alright, back to the gym leader. I think Toxic can still get a little more work done, but it's also why I've kept Staravia pretty much good and healthy. It is a nice little gym, though. Kept me waiting. Yeah, your stall tactics for your, trainers is really annoying. I'm Eterna's gym leader, Gardenia, the Grass-type master. When I first saw you, I was convinced you'd find your way to me. My hunch was right on the money. You have a winning aura about you. So anyway, this will be fun. Let's have our battle. Yeah, just don't do all the stall tactics your trainers did, and this will be a lot more fun. Alright, so we're starting out with a Cherubi. Okay, I can work with that. I do still have some guts left. Cherubi doesn't do much. But it is a higher level than me by 1. Shouldn't be able to do much, so I'll go ahead and start with a Gust. Just to kind of gauge its effectiveness. Alright, Team Cloak yourself in a Mystical Veil. But I'm going to Moonlight next because I could use the health. I'm kind of glad I got this. Beautifly might have been a little more useful, but I actually like Dustox more. Probably because I'm a guy, but I don't know. You're gonna growth, that's not gonna do you much good. We'll gust again. Gonna keep going for that, aren't you? Trying to set up, but you're not gonna last long enough for the setup to pay off. Super effective. Cherubi fainted. Hey, Brutus and Spirit both leveled up. Good. Not ideal. That's what I thought. Special attacker. And basically Spirit, and I will hopefully get a Ghastly at some point before the fighting gym. Basically, the plan is to use those to deal with the annoying counter hits. I still learn to move Mean Look. Maybe. Weak. See, I'm not really a Spite person, so I'll remove Spite from Mean Look. Because Mean Look will at least come in handy down the road if we get Pokemon that are really, like, the ones that like to flee instead of being able to catch them. So, I mean, it'll come in handy for that. Oh, a Turtwig? Okay, I'll keep Toxic out. Still one level above me. That's a minor annoyance. No more Safeguard, and I'm not using physical moves, so that's actually not terrible. I mean, I've been trying to avoid physical moves for this fight just because of Poison Point. You and your Razor Leaf. Man, is Toxic going to turn out to be the MVP? Darn Super Potion. Just had to Super Potion him. I should have just finished him off. Looks like I am going to have to swap over for the last Pokemon, though. No more Reflect, that's actually a good thing for me. I almost took Pip, or, my Prinplup with me. Bonaparte, or whatever I named him, it's been a while, sorry. Just because it's got Peck, but at the same time, I'm like, do I really want to risk it, and it's probably a little overpowered. Another Super Potion? You jerk! I didn't think you had another one. Alright, you better be out of Super Potions. Jerk. Oh, you're trying to get angry now, ain't you? That ain't gonna help you. Sadly, I'm out of Gust. Yet that does so little. I'm gonna confuse you again. Alright, Turtwig is down. Gardenia just has the last Pokemon. And Shrimp finally made level 20, which is what I've been waiting on. Granted, it would do me very little good in here, but still. Roserade, switch for Staravia. The other reason why I've been trying to avoid using Staravia, other than saving it for this fight just in case, was I was fairly sure I might be a tad over-leveled. Send out Roserade. I'm looking forward to eventually getting one of those. Downside is I was hoping Badoo would evolve by now. Grass Knot. Huh. That did more than I expected. I'm also a little surprised that it's faster than me. Is there something you think you have me cornered? Just to be safe. Because that was a little surprising how much that Grass Knot did. I mean, that's supposed to hurt the heavier you are, and I didn't think Staravia was that heavy. $61 down to 39. Ouch. But I should be able to survive. And if not, that is going to be a real drag. And Roserade's down. Good. Gained XP. I might get lucky on this. Staravia grew to 23. Whirlwind, I don't think I'm going to move or learn, but just to be safe. If it's what I think it is, I don't have much use for it. Yeah, target gets blown away, different Pokemon is dragged out. I'm not going to use that. I mean, it's sort of a little useful in very niche circumstances, but nah. Toxic grew to 19. Zoro grew to 21. Please evolve. Defeated Gym Leader Gardenia. Got some... I'll go with Poké Dollars, because I don't remember what it's actually called at the moment. Shrimp is evolving, which I knew would happen. Thankfully, I've been waiting on this. Now Shrimp will properly be Shrimp. Or should I have named it Kaido? Sorry, I was listening to, like, chapter reviews about the latest One Piece chapters. So, Shrimp is now a Kaido. I'm probably not changing the name, though, even though I kind of like it. In ancient literature, there's a record of a Gyarados that raised a village when violence flared. Yeah, it sounds like a Kaido. Learned Bite, thankfully, so I now have more of a beast. That's why you're really tough. Dang it, I was really hoping Badoo would evolve. Wasn't it hard for you to raise your Pokemon to be so good? I guess that's the measure of how much you love your Pokemon. In recognition of that, I proudly grant you this. Badge number 2. Forest Badge. With Forest Badge, the Head Move Cut will be available from your Poketch. Now that you have 2 gym badges, all Pokemon you receive in trades will obey you up to level 30. I've also got something else for you. These are a gift from me. You obtain the stickers. Yay! And TM86. Which I think is Grass Knot. I was right. Heavier the opposing Pokemon, the more damage this move will cause. That's why I was so surprised how much damage it was doing to Staravia. I really didn't think it should do that much. But, hey, we made it through this. Didn't take a loss, thankfully. I'm gonna go back to the Poke Center. I'll have to talk to him later. I'm gonna need a bike. But next, I believe, is dealing with Team Galactic or whoever. The building that I have to use Cut to get to. So we're gonna heal. I'm gonna change my Pokemon around to something a little more normal. I'm gonna keep Spirit. Gonna keep, I need to change Staravia's name to actually be Sylph, or Sylphie. I don't remember if that's this city or the next one. I'll look that up. So I'll keep certain things, pull out some other things, and get ready for dealing with the next building, which will be in the next episode. I hope you all enjoyed what you got to see. Again, sorry it took so long to get around to this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, you know, all the usual YouTube jazz. Sorry if my voice spiked there a moment. Yeah, exploring the city. So yeah, probably the other building next. I have been Black Cat Hobbies, and I will see you all in the next one.